Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on a 2x4 wide piston door. Now what's great about this, guys, is the simple fact that it actually has a hidden activation system, which is awesome because you will really make this your own personal door, your vault, even a secret wall. But the reason I want it like this is for the simple fact that you really don't want anybody coming in and out of your house that easily. As you can see, guys, it is completely plain. There are no buttons exposed. There's nothing really to show you how to really activate this door to open, which is fantastic. Now, to really activate this, guys, all you have to do is place your redstone dust right there. And then once you walk in, you can go into your beautiful vault, or like I said, your house, whatever you want to use it for, and it'll close that instantly, which is fantastic. And we are using a water button because it actually extends the signal long enough for us to go in and out. Now you could use a stone button, which is great, but just bear in mind that it'll open and close slightly quicker. Now once you place that redstone dust there, you're going to see how quickly it opens. Now it does stay open for a bit of time because what we're using is a comparator timer. Now in all honesty, guys, with these new sign blocks, the redstone behind this is extremely simple. I mean, look how compact we're really making this. It doesn't require a lot of items. And as you can see, that's the comparative timer that I was referring to. Because what we're using there is a butt switch. Now each section pretty much takes about 1 block on each side. But this butt switch is so simple to make and it works so smoothly with redstone dust. And because it creates a quick pulse, it activates the comparative timer, giving us that enough time to go inside with no issue. Now on the inside of your house, all you have to do is make sure that you activate this redstone dust going towards the center. You could literally put the button anywhere. So these are the basic materials you're going to need. You will need a block of your choice, half slab, sticky pistons, slime blocks. You'll need a furnace or an unmovable block to really set this up, a lever, redstone dust, redstone torch, repeaters, comparators, 1 button, and of course some form of lighting. Now at this point, guys, I want you to pause the video and have this set up. So feel free to take this time to really set up your area before we even start this build. Fantastic. Now bear in mind, guys, that 2 gray blocks in the middle is the center of the entire design, which you'll be walking in and out of. You want to go about right here to the front and go about to the 3rd block, place a block right there. Then you'll place a repeater right there and 2 pieces of redstone dust. Go 1 over, place a block right there and a piece of redstone dust on the side of it. Then you're going to place a comparator going towards the block and a comparator right there going towards the repeater. There you have it. That's the actual comparator timer. It's going to create a certain delay before it turns off. Now you're going to place a block there with a repeater in front of it and a block on top. See, right beside the gray blocks. Then place a block at an angle just like so and a torch right there. You're going to place a block on the other side of the gray side. Place a block on top of the redstone and a block on a curve just like we did on the previous side. And a redstone torch in front of it. Then place 2 blocks on top of the gray blocks and a straight line of redstone dust. Perfect. So we pretty much got the entrance activation system pretty much set up at this point. Now we're going to start going right over here to that repeater, and you got to make sure that's on 2 ticks, guys. Please. It makes a big deal, trust me. Then you're going to place a block on top of it with some redstone dust, a repeater going towards that block, the block in front of it. Then you're going to place a sticky piston right there with a block right on top of that. But that's going to be the ground level, guys. Fantastic. Then you're going to create the framework for the actual entrance. So place a block on top of the repeater. Now I'm going to place about a few more blocks. Well, you should have this kind of set up at this point. You're going to place a lever behind that block and you're going to keep that on. Okay. because once you place the redstone dust there, you should have this kind of effect. It's going to pop up, and that 2 repeater delay on the bottom is what's creating enough signal to really set that comparator up. And you're going to place 2 blocks, well 3 blocks on each side, just like so. Delete those 2, place a block at an angle, because you want to create this as symmetrical as possible. And you're going to place some blocks in the front, just like so. Perfect. This guy's really come together. Now you're going to get your unmovable block. In this case, we're going to use a furnace because they're like the easiest thing to make. Place 1 on top of the torch, 1 in front of it, and 1 more in front of that. So basically 1 right on top of that torch and 2 furnaces right in front of it. Fantastic. Alright guys, so it's really coming together. Now at this point, we're going to go right over here. Place a block right there, and a half slab underneath. Then you're going to place a block right behind it, well 3 right across, 1 on the side, and delete the 1 in the center to create this kind of format. Then you're going to place a redstone dust right there, redstone torch, and 1 right there as well. Now you're going to repeat the same exact pattern. So place a half slab there, block in front of it, and 2 more on top. Then you're going to place 1 on the side facing inwards towards the front entrance, delete the 1 in the center, place a redstone torch underneath that block and on that block as well with some redstone dust right there. Perfect. Now at this point guys, you're going to place a sticky piston right there and a sticky piston on that bottom furnace at the back end. So place a sticky piston on top of that block and 1 right there. So you should have this kind of look and pattern. Now at this point guys, you're going to place 2 slime blocks on each side. And the cool thing is, you want to cover up all sides of the slime block. So place a block there, there, and there as well. And repeat the same thing on the other end. Now at this point guys, you can either place a block there or there. And this would be the general spot you want to place your button, or you can place your button pretty much anywhere you want to, as long as you activate that redstone dust. Now make sure when you activate it, you go right there in the center. So you can place 3 blocks like so. You don't want to curve this. You want that redstone dust going towards the block. So we're going to place the button here just for demonstration purpose, and you're going to see that it works instantly, which is perfect, exactly what you want. And once you place the redstone dust there, which is the butt switch, you can see how everything works together. Now we're going to leave this on for now. Place a lever right there if you want to. And you want to fill in the gaps. Alright, you don't want none of your redstone exposed. So right now we're just creating the framework and kind of getting down the platform towards the entrance. So place some blocks there just like so. And extend that right on the side. Perfect. Now at this point guys, this is very important. You're going to place 3 furnaces just like you did in the bottom. Okay, you want to make those furnaces parallel to the ones on top. Let's delete that. So you should have 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom. Now you can use any unmovable block. Perfect. That's very critical, because if you have a regular block, it's going to interfere with the system. You're going to notice that the doors are not going to close properly. Now at this point guys, all you have to do is pretty much hook it up to your style. I mean, add your own framework, add your own touch to it, and the system is complete. It's a very simple design, very compact for what it's worth. It's a great way to have a really discreet and secure door. Anyway guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you could please leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you.